Predicting touchdowns. The Browns have not scored a lot of those, Mary Kay. So let's figure out which Browns player is going to score the most touchdowns. So we're taking out passing touchdowns. We're not going to count quarterback passing touchdowns, but who's going to score the most touchdowns for this team this year?
Wow, that's a good question. I think Duke Johnson will get a lot of touches of the ball, but he generally isn't someone that scores a lot. So I'm not going to put him in that category. I think I'm going to go with Jarvis-Landry.
Okay.
I think he's somebody that ends up in the scoring zone and catches touchdown passes, and I think it's going to be a big year for him.
You know, I am going to go with Duke. I was thinking about Jarvis, but then you brought up Duke, and I thought last year he did kind of, prior to last year he wasn't getting in the end zone very much. Last year he got in there a little more. The ways they want to use him, I think he can be a big red zone weapon for this team. So I think I'm going to go with Duke Johnson just because he can do it in so many different ways. They can hand it off to him. They can split it out. He's not a huge target like a David Njoku, who maybe I'd consider here as well, just for his red zone ability. But I think Duke Johnson might be that guy.
And neither of us picked Josh Gordon. That's kind of interesting because obviously when he's at his best, he is a tremendous, tremendous red zone threat. But I still want to see how he gets back into the flow of things this year.
And that's one of the differences with this team. I mean, we mentioned two people. We didn't even mention Josh Gordon, like you said. I kind of mentioned David Njoku in passing. There are all of a sudden a number of options for this team when it comes to scoring touchdowns, which they have not done very much of the last few years.
Music to their ears for Hugh Jackson and Todd Haley.